This goes back to the old school McDonald's would you like fries with that, right? And here's the tip and the trick. I just started implementing this more recently, more directly in my business, and I think it's something that you should do too. And it's the art of the order bump or the art of the upsell. Now, those two are very different things. An order bump is literally this thing right there on your checkout page that says, hey, if you'd like to add this to your order, you can go ahead and click this button, add that to your order. And an upsell obviously is post-purchase. So once someone purchases whatever it is that is your primary offer, right after that, you give them an opportunity to say, hey, since you're doing this, I think you might benefit from this. Would you like to add that to your order? Now, again, it doesn't have to be some like extremely long, drawn out, thought out process. It doesn't have to be a hard sell. Literally, it has to be super congruent to the original thing that they bought. And if that's the case, what you'll tend to see is that anywhere from 3 to 5 to 30% of the people will start to take you up on your order bump and your upsell offers. Now think about that. If your average order value, let's just call it an even $100, right? If your average order value of somebody checking out is $100 and you have an order bump or an upsell that's an additional $50, and let's just use easy numbers, 50% of the people take you up on that, that's an additional order bump, that's an additional average order value increase, and you didn't do anything, right? You didn't have to get new customers. This is already from the current customers and stream of traffic that you currently have. Look, it doesn't matter if you're selling a physical product, if you're selling a digital product, if you're selling high ticket or low ticket. It doesn't matter if you're selling a service or a phone call. The case in point here is you could be missing out on additional 20 or 30% of revenue by simply adding a would you like fries with that, right? An order bump or an upsell. Here's all I'll say about this. Is the most important thing to that upsell, downsell, or the most important thing to that bump is congruency to your main offer. And for most people, it should just be like a non-thought, right? A non-issue. They're just thinking about it and they say, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. So the more you can make it A, congruent, B, at a price point that very much matches your original price, or is lower than that, so it doesn't feel like it's too far of a jump ahead. Right? So if you're offering your initial thing at $100 and your upsell is, or your bump is $25, that's pretty good, right? Or $50 or whatever it be. But the more irresistible you can make it, the more congruent you can make it, and the more that you can make it so that it's not too much of a stretch for someone, and however congruent that is, you are going to start to see how you can start to get increases in your revenue right out of the gate. And I think this is the best part. The moment I started adding these to all of my order pages, bumps and upsells, and again, they don't have to be high pressure. You don't have to push the tactic. You don't have to push the sale so hard. The more you do that, the worse it's going to be. But hey, if it's congruent, if it's relevant, if it makes sense, and if it's for the right audience, you're going to see a good percentage of the people take you up on those offers, and you're going to see an immediate, short, small windfall of revenue added to your bottom line. And hey, who doesn't need more of that, right?